We present how to avoid being dominated by situations. In the turbulence of life, we often find ourselves overwhelmed by external circumstances that seem beyond our control. Personal setbacks, professional challenges, and unexpected events can disrupt our equilibrium. Stoic philosophy, founded in ancient Greece and refined in Rome, offers a profound and enduring approach to navigate life's complexities with resilience and inner strength. We will delve into the key principles of Stoic philosophy, interspersed with inspirational quotes, to understand how we can apply them in our daily lives and avoid being dominated by external circumstances. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals and not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Epictetus, the Stoic philosophy, Stoicism, which was founded by Zeno of Citium in Athens around 300 BCE, revolves around the cultivation of wisdom, resilience, and self-control in the face of adversity. At its core, Stoicism introduces us to the concept of the dichotomy of control, helping us distinguish what is within our grasp and what lies beyond it. The dichotomy of control: make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Epictetus, Stoicism teaches us to divide the facets of life into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot control. This fundamental division is key to liberating ourselves from the domination of external circumstances. Things we can control: our thoughts and beliefs, our desires and aversions, our actions and behaviors, our judgments and attitudes. Things we cannot control: external events and circumstances, other people's actions and opinions, natural forces and accidents. Focusing our energy on the former while accepting the latter with equanimity forms the bedrock of Stoic resilience. The Stoic virtues: he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Epictetus, Stoicism emphasizes the cultivation of four cardinal virtues, which are indispensable for leading a life in harmony with nature and reason. 1. Wisdom. Sophia. Wisdom involves the pursuit of knowledge, understanding, and discernment. It is the ability to make sound judgments and decisions based on reason and rationality. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. Epictetus. 2. Courage. Andrea. Courage is not just physical bravery but also the moral and mental fortitude to confront challenges, endure hardships, and face fears. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Epicurus. 3. Justice. Dikaiosyne. Justice encompasses fairness, honesty, and integrity in our interactions with others. It involves treating others with respect and compassion. 4. Temperance. Sophrosyne. Temperance is the virtue of self-control and moderation. It helps us manage our desires, appetites, and emotions. Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle: some things are within our control, and some things are not. Epictetus. These virtues act as guiding stars for Stoics, allowing them to remain undisturbed by external circumstances. Practical Stoic techniques. Now that we have a foundational understanding of Stoic philosophy, let's explore practical techniques that can help us avoid being dominated by external situations. Negative visualization. While we wait for life, life passes. Seneca. Negative visualization is a Stoic exercise that involves contemplating potential misfortunes and difficulties. By mentally preparing for the worst, we can develop resilience and a profound sense of gratitude for the present moment. This exercise does not lead to pessimism but rather to a deep appreciation of what we have. For example, if you fear losing your job, take some time to vividly imagine the scenario. What would you do? How would you cope? By confronting these fears, you become better equipped to handle adverse situations when they arise. Acceptance of the inevitable. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Seneca. Stoics acknowledge the impermanence of life and the inevitability of change. Instead of resisting change, they embrace it with acceptance and equanimity. By acknowledging the transient nature of all things, we can avoid being dominated by the fear or sorrow of loss. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "It is not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of their significance." This principle underscores the importance of our judgments and attitudes in shaping our emotional responses to external circumstances. Focus on virtue. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism encourages us to prioritize the cultivation of the four cardinal virtues over the pursuit of external goods or success. When our primary goal is to live a virtuous life, we become less dependent on external circumstances for our happiness. Success and wealth may come and go, but our commitment to wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance remains steadfast. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have, and to cheerfully put to good use what they do have. Seneca. Mindful attention to thoughts. It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable. Seneca. Stoicism encourages a vigilant and reflective approach to our thoughts. By observing our inner dialogues and challenging irrational or unhelpful beliefs, we can gain better control over our reactions to external events. This practice is known as cognitive restructuring. If a setback occurs, instead of immediately succumbing to negative emotions, a Stoic takes a moment to assess their thoughts and reframe them in a more rational and constructive manner. This process helps us maintain our composure and avoid being dominated by irrational reactions. The Stoic Reserve Clause. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. The Stoic Reserve Clause is a technique that involves adding a mental caveat to our desires and intentions. It goes like this: I will pursue X to the best of my ability, but if circumstances do not permit, I am content with Y. This approach ensures that our goals and desires are flexible and adaptable to changing circumstances. For example, if you have a strong desire to travel to a specific destination, you might say, I will do my best to visit X, but if circumstances do not allow, I am content with exploring new places closer to home. This mindset minimizes disappointment when things don't go as planned. Maintaining an inner citadel. You are a little soul carrying around a corpse. Epictetus. The Stoic concept of the inner citadel refers to the idea of cultivating an inner sanctuary of peace and resilience.